What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Drift Realm. On this episode, we are doing more BMW stuff. Look at this. What is this, the ghetto? Got this piece of wood here? No more. No more. These hoods. Oh. Look at that box of parts right there, man. First of all, y'all remember my coolant's still leaking. Oh! Y'all remember, I got a kind of squeaky pulley. Boom. Oh, shit. Boom, boom, oh. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. We ain't gonna use wood no more, cause this, ha, dude. I had a lot of caffeine today. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna replace this hood strut. This one is the one that blew out. I hope that one still works. Behrad just told me, oh, well, you should do both. And I was like, I should have ordered two. But we're gonna replace that, so that'll be sick. And we're gonna do all that other stuff. And then we might even do more stuff than that. I don't even know how long this episode's gonna be. So buckle up, Junior. Woo! All right, so the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is take off this old blown strut and replace it with our new one. It should be pretty simple. I think they actually just pop right off of this little dongle right here. Do that on both sides, throw the new one in, bada bing, bada boom. Looking good, huh? You like that? Let's do it. Pull it towards you, and there you go. Look at that. It doesn't even hold its own weight. Look at that, man. Then you just do the same thing on the bottom, and we're done. How easy is that? And just pop the new ones on. Oh, yeah, baby. Call that results. So if you remember from the last E36 video, I tore apart the whole cooling system. I'm not gonna show that in this video because it's pretty repetitive, right? So I'm gonna just get cracking on that and we'll check in after. Who'd have thought, man? This is way easier than I thought. So I pulled the intake piping off. You see that right there? See that clamp right there? That's my guy right there. All we gotta do is take that off. We can replace our coolant hose. It'll be super easy. It's gonna be a lot faster than I thought. Bam. Bam. Look at this, man. Look at this.
If it catches on fire, I'm just gonna yeet it across the yard.
I called that. Like you didn't expect it? Did it just make a bigger hole? Wow. This guy's just lighting gas tanks. So these guys were trying to get this bike running. That's why they were lighting the gas tank on fire. Get it, Behrad. Get it, Behrad.
No comfortable way to sit on this thing, dude.
Oh, shit.
Bag, dude. That was crazy.
You just see your foot drop.
Hey, I gotta hit the street. I gotta see how far.
Nah, bro, this shit's
so
crazy.
Scared. Bro, hold on. Let me just try it one time. If someone doesn't try that, they're gonna be missing out.
No, I'm not trying that. Maybe in pants.
So the hospital was fun, dude.
That was great.
What'd you do?
Just got a little hurt.
Oh.
It's all right. Pocket bike, not a great idea. Essentially, I kind of hit a little ramp with the pocket bike, and landing on that thing when your knees are at a whatever this angle is, rough.
Full
Just squatty potty, like.
And your foot's like a couple inches off the ground?
Just caught my foot, just sent the whole pocket bike wobbling and just threw me off over the top. But I'm pretty sure when I rolled too, like when I hit, the pocket bike came over the top of me and hit me too. It was pretty gnarly.
But you're okay.
I think I'm mostly okay.
God, that was excitement we didn't need. All right, it's been a couple days. Behrad's still in pain. As you saw, we did stupid shit, man. They got that pocket bike running. Sketchiest move ever. I was not getting on that shit. And apparently it was for good reason. Behrad's a little busted up. He'll be okay though. We had to go to the emergency room. But now we're back here. I believe I already showed you. This coolant hose actually plugs in right there and it's super simple. Nice and easy. And then where I'm stuck is on this clutch fan. But a friend Derek was able to hook it up with a slimmed wrench. So I'm gonna try to break the fan loose, and then once the fan's done, we can go ahead and replace this pulley right here. I'm pretty sure this pulley is squeaking, so I'm replacing it. It really wasn't very expensive. And once the fan is off, it should be a fairly simple, easy install. Wow, okay, so I just did it off camera. I'm such an idiot. I should have been recording, but I was getting frustrated. So I put this on, right, and I'm turning it, but I found a spot where I was able to pin the screwdriver between the crank pulley and the water pulley up here, in between the 10 mils, and that was able to give me enough leverage to where I could break it loose. Nice. So now you can really see. That's how I got it. Bam, just like that, the old pulley is out. It's actually, this is really easy to take off. Now, why am I replacing it? Well, you hear that? That bearing noise, you can definitely hear that. And when we go to our new one, silent. You don't hear anything. All right, I got everything back in as far as the pulley goes. Nice and tight in there. It seems all good. Actually, I don't see any issues. The belt went on good. It's a new belt because I've done this once before. I replaced the belt when I did the alternator. While me and Behrad were sitting here looking at it, we noticed that I have an excruciatingly bad leak. Let me show you. This is super bad. A really bad oil leak coming from the Vanos gasket. Since we're currently in a period of crisis due to COVID and I have time, I might as well tie up every single little issue on the car, which I'm making good progress on. That's what I've been doing this whole time, and this is just another one I'm gonna have to add to it. So I'm gonna have to order some parts right now. I gotta get a new valve cover gasket and a new Vanos gasket. I have all the tools to do it and everything and the know-how.
Several days later.
All right, it's been a couple days, but I'm back. And I have good news. Okay, so I got the fan off. This was so grimy, it was covered in oil. So I cleaned it off as best I could for now. It's not perfect, but it's a little bit better, and that's what I want. I'm gonna clean it more as I pull this apart, but for right now, we got some parts in, so let's check it out. First of all, this is for the next video. Second of all, express box. Look at that. You're like, dude, I can't even tell what that is. It's a valve cover gasket. And then this is the Vanos seal. So this is what was leaking. The BMW service manual will literally tell you, like, after 40,000 miles, don't reuse this gasket. At 150,000 miles, I redid the Vanos on this and I reused the gasket. Dumbass! It's no wonder that it's leaking.
2 very boring minutes later.
So now that I've got all the tedious stuff out of the way, I have pulled all the bolts out and removed the valve cover and gone ahead and cleaned all of the old gasket residue off of the block. All right, so this is why we're here. I got the Vanos unit off. This little guy right here was dumping oil. You can actually see the gaskets covered in oil in these areas. So that's where our oil leak was coming from. If you're timing your Vanos, don't reuse this shit. Whew. Okay, I'm super tired, pretty late, it's about midnight. It's been a long day for me, so I'm gonna call it right now. The valve cover's not on yet. I've done everything else. All the bolts that I've put on since have been torqued to spec, and everything's ready to go. Tomorrow morning, we'll continue this, and I think I'm gonna paint this guy. Why not, right? So we'll try that out, see how it looks. As you just saw right there, I went ahead this morning and I painted the valve cover. The camera battery just happened to not be charged, my bad. While I charged it, I just got to work this morning and cleaned it all up, masked it, painted it, and it came out pretty cool. Let's go take a look. There's a couple spots like right here where it didn't come out perfect, and the fade line over there isn't great. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy with how it came out. It's painted the exact same color as the dash bar, which is close to the paint code, but it's a little more sparkly. All right, before I can install my new gasket here, I'm gonna have to go ahead and run some gasket maker along the valve cover. Keep going a little bit. Start lower, there you go, you're around it. Perfect. Good?
All right, we're good.
All right, let's start putting these hardware in. Coil packs and everything are on. This is just about done. I'm getting ready to put in the cooling system, but there's something that we still have to do. If we look at our coolant reservoir, the whole point of this was fixing leaks, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this Teflon tape. I'm just gonna wrap it around the threads here that go along with this sensor, just to make sure this isn't what's leaking. And then we've got our new hose that's gonna connect here. And so both areas where the leak could be coming from should be good. There we go. Look at that. Now that I've got that done, it's time to put this cooling system back together and call this video a wrap. Let's do it. All right, there it is. Everything's back together. I'm not gonna run coolant through it or start the car yet and bleed the coolant system at all because I wanna give the gasket maker 24 hours to cure. I'm gonna have to wait on that. Before I end this, I feel like I should include one thing. I power washed my engine bay for the first time in my fucking life. Also, it's been a couple days. Coolant leak is no more, so it worked. Everything's good. There's no more oil leak. And my engine bay came out a baller. Look at that, bro. You could eat ass off of that. Straight eat some cheeks. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Tell your fucking friends. Later.
Smoking 2 J's in the Toyota. Next verse coming through the Motorola. Dig me? Pulled over now just to fill the quota. Tapping on my fender, dog searching for aroma.